Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I'm going to do something quite different. I've got this really unique and very rare bag of coins from the Royal Australian Mint. This is the 2021 Mob of Roos, so a very, very rare and limited bag of coins. So something quite cool to have and has some pretty good value. So at the moment we're looking at around $300 per bag for a bag of 20 coins. And roughly $30 per coin is what they're selling out on eBay right now. So they're only minted to 160,000, which is so low for a coin like this. So definitely something quite unique. And it was only seen to be released at the coin swap at the Melbourne Money Show in February this year. So pretty cool. I was very happy to get one bag. I kind of have regret of not going to buy more because it cost me $20 to buy this. So extremely low value. Obviously you're just paying face value for it. And you had to swap cash to get it. So I wish I had bought more in the end. But nonetheless, I've got one bag here. So what I'm going to do is, instead of selling on an eBay or selling them individually, I thought I might do something different because it is so limited and so rare, is to get it put into a roll like this. So I've got this roll here that I had the three. This is the 2023 King's Effigy coin roll of the Mob of Roos. So it's going to come out exactly like this with this big stamp on it. So this is from Imperial Coins. So what I'm going to do is send this off to Imperial Coins and get this put into a roll. So that way it doesn't move around in the bag, so it keeps it nice and neat. And it'll be interesting to see the value of what the roll will end up being once it's like this. I'd love you to put in the comments below, how much do you think will be extra? So at the moment for a bag like this, loose, is $300, but I'd love to know. Sometimes they've been selling for over $500 per bag, if not more, but roughly the rough value I've seen is $300. So what do you think it's going to be worth in a roll? Because this might be one of one. I don't know how many people are going to have these bags and putting them into rolls like this and having it in this quality. And obviously once I get that, it'll go into one of these tubes, obviously straight away, so that way it's well protected and looked after at the same time. So I thought I'd go through and also talk you through the process, and obviously at the end of the video I'll show you the unboxing of me getting the roll back and how it looks as well. So key other thing, this is the form that you need to fill out, so I thought I'd go through this with you. So you got the submission form, obviously put your name, address and phone number. Obviously I've blanked it out for obvious reasons. And then you put in what it is. So it's a RAM bag there. And then on the back, we have all the terms and conditions and costing. So cost $15 for, I think it's up to 15 rolls or something like that to get. But I'm only going to get one roll done, so I'm not too concerned around that. So it's going to be $15 to get it done, obviously with additional postage. There is an additional cost if you're getting it out of mint sets or certain things like that where they have to do a lot more labour. Obviously for me, I'm getting out of bag, so there's no extra cost when it comes to that. I think it's roughly, on the website it says 20 days. Here it says 10 days, so not exactly sure, but I'm personally not in no rush. But I'll give you the feedback at the end of the video, how long it took in the process. I'm going to be sending this in express post and also making sure that I have insurance on the post as well, because obviously this is quite valuable and quite a unique and one of a kind thing to have when it comes to coin collecting. And I think definitely I'm very excited to have it. So let's go through and pack it up nice and neat. The key thing is that we want to look for is somehow make it so the coins don't move around too much in the actual postage. So I'm going to try and wrap this up as nice as I can to stop that movement. So the tighter I have it, the better it is for the actual postage. So I'm wrapping it up like this. I'd love to hear any other messages or any other ways that you've done this. If anyone else has ever sent coins to be coin rolled before. For me, this is my first time of ever doing it, so I thought this is definitely a good set to have it done on. So I'm going to put it in like that, get a lot of tape on there. And I think Imperial Coins is a really good place to do this. So they're based up in Brisbane. So, and it's the only place I'm aware of in Australia that actually does anything. So I've got this little tough bag, which is just going to add a little bit more kind of security and toughness around that. So I'm not too worried about locking it up or taping it up. It's more just to keep it nice and secure like that. Maybe I will put a bit of tape just to be extra safe. A bit of fun. I'll stop that moving it, and then obviously we'll put that in the box like this. So that's really nice and secure. And then obviously I'm going to put the form straight on top. So obviously I'm not going to show you that. And then from there, I'll post that off. And then the next part of the video will be me showing you the coin and go through the experience and what it looks like in the roll. Okay, so I've got my box back and I'm very excited about having a look at it. So I've just opened it up enough so I can get in there. So it took all of 12 days, including postage, to get this back. So definitely a very, very quick turnaround. So I've got this beautiful card from Imperial Coins with a thank you note. So with a little bit of a percentage off. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's get this out and have a look at it. So definitely well boxed, as you can see there. A lot of bubble wrap on here. So let's open this up and see how good this roll looks. I'm definitely very excited to have this. I have seen now one sold on eBay, so this won't be the first, but I'll go through how much extra value this is added by doing this very easy process. So it definitely wrapped it up well. All right, let's get this off. So I'm just being careful how I touch this because I don't want to be touching the coins at all. So here we have the 2021 Mob of Roos, and as we can see there, it comes up really nice. You can see everything there with the queen, and most importantly, we want to see the date, which we can, 2021. I'm just trying to get the right light there. Yeah, 2021. And then we've got the Mob of Roos at the front. So obviously tails and head, which is the key point that we really want to look for. So definitely cool to have this in a roll like this right now. So looking at this on eBay, I just saw one sold, 2021 Mob of Roos for $850, which is crazy if you think about it. So for a bag, to get a bag like this, obviously, like I said, it cost me $20 to get the bag. Then they're selling for around from $250 to $300 on eBay. And then to spend, probably cost me $40 all up, to be honest. So by the time I added postage to get it there, then the $15 to get it rolled, and then the $15 to pay for postage to get it back. So it hasn't cost me much at all. So all up in investment, I've spent $50, including the actual cost of the coins, for something that's now worth potentially $850. So that is definitely a remarkable return for coin rolls. And now we know there is a couple of these rolls going around, but I think this is definitely the way to have the rolls. Having it versus a bag where it's loose like this, to be able to put it in a roll. And I must admit, the experience, the communication, even down to the general manager of Imperial Coins messaging me to say that he'd received the bag of coins, just gives me that extra confirmation that they'd received the coins. And it was a really smooth and easy process. I was quite astounding at how easy it was to actually get this done. And when you can see how much value is added by just sending this, and the cost of all of $40, including postage there and back. And if you live in Brisbane, you don't have to pay for that postage either. You can just turn up and pay the $15 and you're done. And then you've added nearly $500 of value, if not more, onto your roll, onto your coins, just by getting it rolled for that all of $15. So just because these are so limited and so hard to get, and getting it in a roll definitely adds a lot of value. I definitely think it's a really good value add from my perspective, and I'd love to hear your feedback. I'll definitely be putting it in one of these capsules to keep it safe. Probably my only feedback for this is maybe it would have been nice if they had an option to buy one of these at the same time and have it sent within these, or to buy it together instead of having to buy these separate. So that's probably my only little feedback to Imperial Coins. But the process and the quality and everything else that's come up, you can definitely see the way they've cut in the edges nicely, so that way you can really see what the coin is. I think that's important. So I definitely like the quality of the roll of these cotton rolls, and they've done a really good job. So I'm definitely very, very happy with that. with the special labeling and everything else. So please put in the comments below what you think of it, and have you had an experience with Imperial Coins, and what do you think? Do you think these are worth $850 now that you've seen it and seen how easy the process is, or do you think it's a value add because this coin is so limited at 160,000? The next nearest lowest mintage coin is the 2016 changeover at 560. So this is definitely going to be one of those really rare, hard ones to get, and you can see the quality of the coin as well. It really comes up really nice, so you know that these coins have come up pretty good. So if you enjoy this video and you learned something out of it and you got some really good feedback and have found it really informative, please ensure you give me a good thumbs up. It lets me know that you enjoy it. Also check out Imperial Coins. I'll put a link down below to the actual link of the page where you can go and do your coin roll submissions, and I'd like to thank them for all their communications and all the work they've put into this. Definitely very, very happy with the result that I've achieved, and definitely happy that I went through the process. It was a bit of fun, something different that I haven't done before. Please ensure, if you haven't yet already subscribed, please make sure you do click that subscribe button, just to stay up to date. Like I said, I make a lot of videos and content where I like to educate and show people how to improve your assets and your values when it comes to coin collecting and bullion. So I like to learn, and we also learn from the community in the messages as well. So chuck in those messages if you've got any ideas. Thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.